Who'd ever think we'd find a love like this? One that gives me life, equality in all it's given.
It's a matter of truth, nah, it's a matter of proof that life became better, I became better through you. This here is heaven sent, he's giving me my heaven on earth. What a life we're building, baby, look at what we have birthed.
Welcome back, our BTY family. Thank you for coming into the community and seeing what we got going on today. Well, I am back out at the property. I'll be out here for a few days. Have some clients in the area, so beeline straight to the house. That's where I'll be staying at, the camper. Swung by this morning when I got into town, and I hooked up a solar panel to continue to charge the battery for 12 volts for our lights inside the camper, starting to go dim. And finished up with the client. Well, for today, had to go do some drywall, texture, all that other kind of stuff, blah, 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 blah. So, left there, hit Lowe's, and grab some more fencing material. So that's what I'll be doing today. If you guys checked out the other video, it actually showed what we're building on our 3 acres. We like our privacy at the same time. Call us crazy. So within that, our fence is going to be 7 feet high. And we're wrapping the front part of it. Well, that's what I'm working on now. So when it picked up some fencing material and stuff like that, that's what's sitting on the back of the truck right now. And headed back to the property. I got 2 panels up, and I started with 2 other panels before, and those ended up running me almost like $200. Just for the 2 panels. So we decided to change up, same direction, still going, sideways instead of up and down with the pick. So chose to do it with different panels and stuff like that. So took those down, started off different, and I got 2 more panels done. I'll show you when I get there. And I'm going to drop in probably about 3 more panels, maybe 4, who knows. I at least want to get that one side of the property taken care of in the front, just so we can get more of a visual other than just the 2 panels. So that's what I'll be working on today. And then we'll, forward movement, keep pushing, we keep working on it. Either we'll jump back to driveway, or we'll continue fencing. Who knows? We're figuring it out every step by step, and thank you guys for supporting us by showing your love and comments. We appreciate the comments and everything. Appreciate the likes, so just continue to show your love and support, and continue to follow us on this journey. Just want to say we love you, thank you, and we appreciate the company. Because it's kind of crazy doing this without any feedback or without anyone watching. You could do that without recording all of this. So we greatly appreciate you guys for tuning in, taking your time out your day to watch what we have going on, So thank you so much. Stay tuned. All right. So we're back. This is the the way I chose to do the fencing panels this time. Property line, as you see, property line pole right here. Go in just a little bit and I'm gonna go straight on back. This is the other 1.5 acres that we're gonna acquire later on, but I'm gonna keep building the fencing posts down this way. I've already unloaded the material, starting to dig my fencing posts out, and I'm gonna go this side. Stops right around where the gate is at. The bigger side of the property goes all the way down where that bush is at. So that's another time for another day. Right now we're just gonna go ahead and then I'm gonna work the driveway. We gotta get some gravel put out here and stuff like that, but we gotta work all of that. I still have more of this to cut down, more of this to cut, and I'll be burning later on. But I'm gonna go ahead and work this gate, this fence line. All our neighbors sit on acres and acres of land. Yeah. The old man that passed away and gave his grandson the house. The grandson ended up not wanting it. All of this is his property still. All of this is his property. Grandson came out for a little while, him and his wife and kids, and they decided that they didn't want it. All of this is still their property. The garage, all of that. All of this is still their property. All of this is still their property, and then it ends right there. But yeah. Yeah, we like to have some fun out here. Get back to the gate that I done started. Yeah. You know what? Let me go ahead and pull up in this driveway. I wonder if Stoney done made it back. I'll go ahead and pull on up here. There's that camper. Let's see. Let's see if we see that front porch I done built onto the camper. Yeah. See there? Gotta keep clearing this out. Gotta keep clearing it out. Still working this through. Finna cut all this down and get some burn going on. After I wrap up this front gate on this one side. Fire started for the night. Got my little fire pit going. Yes, sir. We're gonna have a funky good time. Okay. Alright, let me stop. Cheers to those who understand and know about that Yangling. Let me call my wife. It's been a very eventful day. Look at what I got done.
entrance of the property, the main property. Because then we have this is the gate that I done today, and I got it all the way down to the entrance, and then the other part of it starts right here, and then you gotta run all the way down there, and then we gotta go all the way in the back. But yeah, let me call the missus. Production guys. After I just came back from my neighbor's house across the street from doing some electrical work. Yeah, time to relax, guys. Time to relax. Okay. Welcome back to another segment or another episode. What you see here is another chainsaw. Why? Because these have given up on me. My Echo that I purchased over a year and a half ago, it's gone. My Ryobi that I've had forever, it's done. A lot of I've used it for, so no one's complaining. So went out and purchased a Husqvarna. So let me get to that. I'm gonna start working this area right here, cutting down some more of this over here in this area, and trying to clear this area that's by the fencing that I just did. Try and clear this area out so we can get some containers in here. So yeah, let me get to it. Okay, we are back with another one. Finna clear up these stumps right here. Gonna work out that tree back over in there. Try and clear that up. Take this little one out right here. Start working this out so I can drop that inside the fire pit. Right now I got me some sausages. Got me some little lunch going on right here. So while this is while my lunch is going on, I'm actually prepping my chainsaw. Changed out my blade and stuff like that. Put that 24 on there. I'm gonna try and cut down some of this stuff right here at the entrance and stuff like that. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to get done today. Let's go. Okay, so like I said I was doing today, let me fix that. I said I was gonna clear all this out. I cleared everything out to our property line for this part of the acreage. Now, that right there is our property line. That is the next acre and a half that we're that we're going to purchase, but at this moment we're not even worried about that. We got so much to do over here, but with land so cheap over here. So this is my corner, and that's the property line right there. Hold on one second, Bay is calling. Okay, she's off work. So basically I done start clearing. I did all of this, cleared all of this area. I actually did more than I told Bay I was going to do. I done started clearing from the property line down. I done started doing all of this. And I opened up all of this as well. Tomorrow I'll be cutting these trees that are right down here on the floor, on the ground that's fallen already. I'm going to leave these trees right here because I don't want to take all of the trees out. Take these little bushes that are right here. And then the next property, the next, bugs. The next, our bush is right there. Our property line is on that bush right there. So I'll be cutting straight down in here. So I'm going to cut this tree a little bit back from this. Alright, so I'm going to cut from here, but I'm going to probably start it I'm probably going to cut it back to right here. And then I'm going to take all this out I'm gonna cut all those up and start to burn. And then that way I could start clearing all of this right here up as well. Getting all this mowed down and stuff like that. Like I say, take these little bushes out that are around there. Get those cut up right here. Take this one out. Take this little thing out. And this here. Once I get this taken down, I'm going to go ahead and get this tree taken down because it split. So I'm going to go ahead and knock that this way. I'm going to cut that down this way and then just chop it up in smaller sections. Have Andre come and move them. Because I doubt if my lawnmower is going to move them. Then cut all these bushes out. I done already started mowing all this in here. But I'm going to start cutting all this out. And stuff like that. Cutting these smaller trees down. Cut this other one that split. Start working my way into here. And try and clear all this area out. Down over in here. Work my way back down over in this area. But yeah, all of it's getting cleared and opened up. Got my fire going. This is all the stuff I've been cutting down today and cutting up in pieces, and all of that all the way deep. That's probably about maybe 2.5 feet deep. All down in there is fire. It's firewood. It's trees. Then I have to, I know I told her I was going to stop there, but, and then tomorrow I'm also going to try and get this tree parted out. I'm actually going to mill this one right here. I'm going to try and get that at least cut down between 6 to 8 feet sections so Andre could actually move those with his excavator for me. And then I'm just going to start working my way down into the driveway area, cutting this section and all this stuff out right here. Yeah, trying to see what it's like. Also up here at the front entrance, some of these trees were down already, so I ended up I got to cut all these up and start burning those. But I told Bay that that's all I was going to do, was just this one little part. I told her I was just going to clear this area out right here. It ended up doing all of that where I just showed you guys. But before I park the mower, and I want to give a big shout out to my guy, man, Paya, for giving me that lawnmower, that riding lawnmower, because it's been a lifesaver. He didn't even know what he was giving it to me for. I didn't even intend on using it for that, but I've cleared out all of this. I've cut all this down, and since the hurricane, we got a lot of pile up right here, so that'll end up going in the pond and getting cut out, getting burnt and stuff like that. The pond is going down in here. Andre's coming out to dig that out. Big shout out to Andre as well. And then this right here, I gotta cut this part. I didn't get a chance to mow this because, see, I'm still working. See, I wasn't. But I gotta mow this part tomorrow. I didn't want to run over that. But I got all of that. I got to move and burn. But I done start cutting all this down and stuff like that. Lawnmower was starting to run out of gas. But we are all the way down there to the end. So that's kind of where I got to finish mowing all of that. Back up this way. Take this little bush out. And I have to build that gate. I have to build the gate all along here. All along here. That's the camper in the back. All along here till I reach that point right there. That's a longer stretch of the gate that I have to build. Yeah. And then here's our entrance over on this side. In-law entrance is down there. We'll get back down to that part later. But if we do, we also, because we're so undecided, with the in-law suite area and stuff like that. I know we say we were going to build it down that way, the entrance, for them to have their own section over there. But acquiring this next 1.5 acres over there, we're thinking about making the in-law entrance closer up this way, a little bit further away from the pond. But we do like it around the pond, so it gives them some type of scenery when they come out. They get to come and hang out around the pond and stuff like that. But we're also thinking about, once we acquire this 1.5 acre, that we would put it up here in this area over in there on that 1.5, which means we would stretch the property further down to green mailbox, because then that's where the other acreage start and then comes all the way down to here. So we're just trying to figure out what we're gonna do. And like I say, we like our privacy, so yeah, 7-foot gates. Our neighbors already been driving by like, oh, what are they doing in there? And it's like, some of them know we're building a 12 container home, 2-story. And some of them like, hey man, I weld. Hey, I could do this. And it's like, nah, I appreciate the help and everything, but for the most part, I got this. This is the gusto of what I'm built for. And you know, like I mentioned, I think it's more my pride to say how much I'm building this for, to know that I could build this house and even clear all of this land and stuff like that for $83,000. Not even a cool 100,000. But even if we do go into it, get up to 100,000, we're talking about a $600,000 house if it was to be built in the city, which it can't be built because it's a container home and they're not code rated in those areas. However, we can build whatever we want out here in this county because we're so tapped off. So yeah, this is the progress, and trust the process, guys. Thank you so much for being a part of the BTY family and coming along our journey, just seeing what it's about, seeing what it's like. And until the next time, we love you. Smash that like button, comment, subscribe, make sure you hit that notification button so next time we post something, and we're going to do better about doing that. Come on, let's get some.